Hello, this is Dr. Janet Hall and I'm a clinical psychologist and sex therapist in Melbourne, Australia. You might have seen another one of my YouTube videos which was all about me learning to work with a deaf couple who came to see me about sex issues. If you haven't, why don't you look that one up, because I think there's something for us all to learn. I wanted to let you know that the gentleman had written to me about a year later, and he said, "Dr. Jan, we must be grateful with your brilliant counselling about improving our sexual attitudes. We're very happy with our sexual feelings, and my wife appreciates my patience and understanding, and she's much more interested in having sex after she watches some kind of erotic video." But then he came up with a different problem altogether. He said, "I wonder if you could help me with my issue about when I meet people out when I'm shopping, for instance. They seem to avoid communicating with me, and I'm wondering whether it's because I'm deaf." I call it the fake communication. Like they're pretending to be happy to see me, but you know when people don't smile with their eyes, they're just smiling with their faces? He said, "I don't feel that they really are connecting with me or wanting with me to communicate with them. I mean, are they embarrassed by me? I hope not. I mean, there's nothing wrong or different about me. It's just that I'm deaf." So that's how he was feeling, and I asked him to write me what I call the completion letter. Now, the completion letter is a therapy technique that I talk about a lot on my audio, which is called How to Heal a Broken Heart. You can write anybody a completion letter, even somebody who's dead, as long as you get to read it to somebody who will listen with compassion. And it goes through 4 feelings. It goes through anger and blame, hurt and sadness, fear and insecurity, guilt and responsibility, and forgiveness and understanding. But here's what that deaf gentleman wrote. "I don't like it when people avoid connecting with me. I resent that people don't understand my needs as a deaf person. I hate it when people avoid talking with me. I'm fed up with people not respecting me. I'm tired about people who won't talk with me about my disability. It's just a disability. I can't hear, but I can communicate. I want people to understand more about my needs." Hurt and sadness. "I feel sad when my family members who can hear don't seem to include me in conversations. I feel hurt because a lot of people are two-faced. I feel hurt because, not my fault that I'm deaf. I didn't choose to be. It happened to me at birth. I want to be a successful businessman, but my disability prevents me from doing that. I feel scared because of my deafness. I wanted to be a professional footballer, but my disability prevented me from doing that. I'm sorry if I'm always angry. I just want to be a successful businessman. I want people to connect with me and see me as a real person. I'm worth just as much as they are." So that really, really touched my heart. I guess it might have touched yours. I had to talk with him, of course, through an interpreter, and basically show him that, look, one of my favourite sayings is there's good news and bad news about people. And the good news is that there are not that many bad people who would be rude and ignore a person who was deaf. But you know what? The bad news is, gee, those bad people get around a lot. And so it seems to this deaf guy that a lot of people are not engaging with him. But I believe that the people who count do. And they will be kind to him. It's not his fault. It's sometimes people who are ignorant and just don't know what they need to do to communicate. And the main thing for this guy is not to take it to heart. to stand up tall, to keep on asserting himself as a good bloke who's got a lot to offer, and to believe that he can achieve no matter what, just like you can. But if you'd like me to help you in some kind of successful goal that you'd like to achieve, just know that you can go to my website, www.drjanethall.com.au, or call me direct on 613 941 93010, 941 93010. Or you can even drop me an email at jan@drjanethall.com.au. And maybe you and I can catch up and talk about how you can be more successful real soon.